The film begins and we see an old ship in New York where two workers were repairing an old ship named Motomar. One of the workers starts removing the metal plate from there because it can fetch a lot of money by selling it. As soon as the plate was removed, the pressure inside came out forcefully, due to which both of them fell backwards. Now the male worker said that everything was fine, but the female worker got suspicious because she saw some strange thing coming out from that place, and now suddenly a dwarf creature hits the female worker and disappears from there. Then that worker helped her partner. But as soon as these people moved forward, that dangerous creature appeared in front of them. Its whole body was like a rat, which suddenly attacked the male worker and badly cut off his ears and nose. Seeing this, the female worker got very scared. She tried to run away. When she came to the engine room, this rat creature was already present there. That is why the worker had to run away. But she does not pay attention and accidentally steps on the severed ear of the dead worker, due to which she slips and falls down. She fell at the same place which these people had just opened. With great difficulty she looks up where that rat creature was watching her. And now the next moment he jumps down. After this the scene shifts to a girl, Selena, who is running in panic. Then she comes to the terminal and talks to the ship worker. Seeing her panting, he asks, "Do you have any problem? Why are you so nervous?" Then Selena tells that I am working as a waitress in a birthday party. Now the party was over, but the girl whose birthday it was, i.e. Cindy, and her friend want to continue the party on the road. That is why they are following me. But because Selena had to return home, that is why she came to catch the ship. Then the worker tells her to go to the lower deck, while he himself started thinking how to stop those girls. Just then Cindy and her friends come looking for Selena. She asks the worker, "Did you see Selena?" Then the worker told that she has gone to the upper deck. That is why she goes upstairs after him. Now all the passengers and crew members of the ship had arrived. That is why the captain announces that we are going to start our journey soon. But an operator from the control room tells the captain to stop the ship for some time because there is a lot of fog on the way. On this the captain says that I cannot wait any longer. I have been on duty for a long time. I want to go home. That is why he does not listen to the operator and gives permission to run the ship. On this the operator says that you have no idea how thick the fog is. So keep in touch with me until you reach your destination. As soon as their journey started, all the passengers sit on their seats. One of them was Nuts, who sees that an old man is sleeping on his seat. As soon as she came near him, the old man woke up immediately. He was very scared. He holds her hand and says that this ship is cursed by their alcohol. But obviously the nurse did not take his words seriously. Now Selena is still hiding on the lower deck, where she talks to that worker again. She told that I have written my dreams in the diary, but I could never fulfill them. Now a man who was in another part of the ship and was wearing a costume with a big mask went to the other deck to rest a bit. When he was sitting at one place, he heard the sound of someone whistling. When he got up and checked, there was no one there. But when he again started sitting on the seat, he sees that his mask is not lying on the seat but is kept in front. As soon as he moves forward to take the mask, that creature attacks his legs, due to which he is badly injured. Now the creature inserts the torch lying there into his head from behind. The torch goes through his head and his face is badly damaged, due to which he dies a painful death. Now when Selena went to the washroom, the nurse also came there. She gave her diary to her and said that she had found it lying on the floor. Selena thanked her. But as soon as the nurse left, Selena threw the diary in the dustbin because now she had nothing to do with this diary in New York. She came out of the bathroom without paying attention. She did not even realize that in the adjacent cabin, a scaly creature was eating a human body. The journey continued, and then a police officer came to the upper part of the ship to do his duty, where he heard a laughter like Mucky Mouse. The officer realized that someone was coming up the stairs. As soon as he went to check, someone came upstairs. He hits his leg with a hammer, causing him to fall down. In this attack, his gun fell far away. As he crawled forward to pick it up, someone hit his hand with a hammer. His bones broke. Blood started flowing rapidly. He starts screaming badly due to pain. He was scared because Mucky Mouse was in front of him. Now Selena, who was passing by, comes to check after hearing his voice. As soon as she came to the rear of the ship, she saw that the mouse who was wearing Mucky Mouse's costume had caught hold of the police officer. He was pushing him towards the wing of the ship. The officer's head was badly broken due to the pen, and Selena gets badly scared after seeing this painful sight. Then Mucky Mouse's eyes fall on him and he falls in love with Selena at first sight. He shows Selena the half-cut body of the police officer because he wanted to give this as a gift to Selena from his side. She ran to the nurse and worker who took her to the officer. Selena was very scared. Panicking, she said that I have seen a mouse wearing a Mucky Mouse costume. It was a very scary creature. It was killing a police officer. But obviously no one believed her. But still the officer told the nurse to take Selena to a safe place, and he himself set out to find the police officer. On the other hand, the captain saw that the fog had become even denser. That is why he started calling the control room. But then his eyes went to the wall in front, where the pictures of all the previous captains were hung together. He was surprised that who could do this. But as soon as his attention was diverted, Mickey Mouse came from behind and attacked. He tried to suffocate the captain by wrapping something like an iron chain around his neck. Although the captain tried to stop him, he cut the captain's throat and separated it from the body. Now since Mucky Ma had taken over the ship, he takes control and changes the direction of the ship. He also started playing music. Soon the senior officer also arrives here, and when he sees blood and the captain's severed head in the cabin, he gets very scared. He realized that since the captain is no more, he has become the new captain. That is why he decides to handle the whole matter and manage everything. He makes the same worker who had asked Selena to go down as his assistant and orders him to send all the crew members and passengers down to the deck so that no one can know what happened up there. The other officer will also help in this. Now they had to find the person who killed the captain. Now Mucky Mouse was roaming in the other part of the ship, where he was watching Cindy's two friends who were making videos. Now without thinking anything, Mucky Mouse turns on the forklift truck parked nearby and moves towards the girls. But before the girls could escape, Mucky Mouse hits them with a forklift, causing them to die horribly. Now the nurse who was passing by sees all this with her own eyes, and she was convinced that what Selena was saying was absolutely true. And now she leaves from there to inform Selena and the others about this. Now the assistant tells everyone to go down to the death chamber. When all the passengers went inside, Selena, the assistant, and the nurse also try to go inside. But the door was locked from inside, due to which there was panic among the passengers. In this panic, a crew member shouts that the captain has been killed, due to which there was a panic among the passengers because they felt that someone had attacked the ship. Seeing this, the officer calms everyone down and starts explaining that we will all live and die together. He did not even finish his words. From behind, Mucky Mouse inserts a broom in his neck and shuts his mouth forever. As soon as people see this drain of Mucky Mouse, the whole crew pounces on him to kill him. But Mucky Mouse saves himself by using a fire hose and forces everyone to retreat. Now when the whole place is filled with water, Mucky throws electric wires on him, due to which everyone starts getting severe electric shocks. And now seeing this horrifying sight, Selena, assistant, and nurse run towards the other deck, where they found Cindy sleeping on a bench. Now seeing this horrifying scene, all three talk that we should contact the radio and tell the control room people to take the ship back to the port. While on the other side, Mucky Mouse was roaming around for his next prey. Then his eyes fell on a lot of liquor bottles, in which he tries to take a bottle from her. Now a child named Marcio was also hiding here. But while picking up the bottle, Mickey smells it. He understands that there is a human being present here. Now Marcio somehow survived, while his mother was killed by electric shock. Now before Mickey makes him his prey, another passenger comes and takes Marcio from there. Meanwhile, in another part of the ship, a girl who had not gone to the lower part sees a police officer sleeping on a bench. Then the girl wakes him up and tells him that there is something wrong with the light and asks him for help, that come with me and see what the matter is. But their misfortune was that Mickey Mouse was hiding in a cupboard here. As soon as both of them came near him, Mickey cuts the body of the police officer with a blade, due to which he bleeds so much that he dies a painful death. Seeing this horrific scene, the girl tried to run away. But before that, Mickey cuts her throat with a rod. Now Selena and her companions start going to the captain's cabin. Meanwhile, Cindy got separated from them. Seeing this, Selena decides to go back to find her. Then on the way, they met Marcio and the same passenger. He tells that we somehow survived the electric shock. Now the assistant started taking them to the captain's cabin. The senior officer is fixing the radio so that he can contact the control room. But then he heard a strange sound. When he looked, he saw Mr. standing with a TV in his hand. But before he could understand anything, Mr. throws the TV on his head, due to which his head got badly crushed and the senior officer died on the spot. Now to have fun, Mickey stands on top of the TV and starts dancing. On the other hand, Cindy was wandering here and there alone. Now when the intoxication of alcohol wore off, she realized that she was separated from everyone. Getting worried, she tries to call her group. But there were no signals here. She still kept moving ahead. She was unaware that Mookie was around her. When she went out a little, she started getting some signals. Her friend had sent a picture behind which Mookie was standing and peeking. When Cindy looked closely, she got very scared seeing Mookie. While walking, she accidentally bumped into the mask of the same costume which Cindy had picked up. This mask was worn by the girl on her head. So suddenly the boy's severed head falls in front of her. Seeing this, she screamed loudly. As soon as she stepped back, she saw the body of another friend of hers hanging, which was soaked in blood. Now Cindy got scared, and then Mookie also came in front of her, who was holding an iron weapon in his hand. He was about to attack her when Cindy ran away at one point. She had closed the door. From there she started making fun of Mookie that you are so ugly and lazy. You could not even catch me. Upstairs, they get a scary message written in blood that screaming is your heart's desire, which makes the atmosphere even more scary. They get the bad news that since the radio is broken, it cannot be repaired. That means that now they will not be able to contact the control room. She panics. No one could understand what to do now. Suddenly, a hand caught Selena's leg, which shocked everyone. But it was found that this hand belonged to the same old man who was telling the nurse that this ship was cursed. The old man was hiding here, so he survived. He now tells them that I know that rat Mucky Mouse who is making everyone his prey. He tells that the real name of that rat is Screamboat Willie, and now he starts telling the whole story that in the time of 1950, he came to know about a strange rat. A rat-like creature was kept on a ship called Modi Marmy, which looked like Mucky Mouse. Captain met this creature Willie in the ship itself, where they became very close friends. It was said that Willie was kept to make children and adults laugh. Therefore, whoever came to this ship Modi Mar used to be very happy with the rat. Captain himself also loved him very much, and they did many journeys together. But one day a dangerous storm came in which the captain died. Willie became very sad because he had no one else except his friend Captain, and now he was left alone in this Motomar ship. He was locked in a box for many years, but now somehow he has become free. But we know that in the beginning of the story those two workers opened his door and freed him by mistake. Then the old man further tells that this rat Willie is killing everyone because some parts of Motomar ship were installed in this ship, due to which Willie also came here with the goods. Now he feels that the ship Motomar was his home. So whoever comes to this ship will kill everyone. Now when the assistant and the others came to know the truth, they decided that they will go to the engine room and ask for help from there with the help of flare gun, for which they made two teams. One team had Selena and the nurse, while the other team had assistant Marcio and the passenger. Now on the way, they find the female worker from the beginning who somehow survived Willie's attack. She tells the people that the pipeline of the ship is damaged, and if it is not repaired then the entire machinery can get damaged, so please help me, on which the assistant and the passenger go to help her. After going inside, the assistant finds a broken pipe which he started to repair. But then the female worker attacks the passenger with a wrench and injures him. After this, she wore a helmet on her head whose ears were like Mucky Mouse. She tells that I am just following Willie's orders. Mucky Mouse wants to take control of the entire ship, because he is looking for a special friend of his who was lost somewhere in the ocean. On the other hand, when Selena and the nurse were moving ahead, Willie also started walking on the roof right above them. When she realized the danger, she tried to go quietly. But then the nurse's foot came on the nail there. But before she could scream in pain, Selena shut her mouth and the nurse tried to keep herself calm. Then she saw a box of flares in front of her, which Selena moved forward to pick up. But then she heard the sound of someone breathing heavily behind her. When she turned around, Willie was standing there. He was holding a bouquet made of flowers in his hand, which he wanted to give to Selena as a gift. But the scary thing was that that bouquet was not made of flowers but of human ears. Seeing this, Selena screamed in pain. But taking advantage of this opportunity, the nurse attacked Willie with a screwdriver and burst his eye. due to which he got injured. He starts screaming in pain and attacks the nurse. But before he can do anything, Selena attacks him with an iron rod, due to which Vicky Mouse falls away. Getting the chance, both of them run away from there. But they had come to know that there is neither a gun nor a flare in the flare box, because the female worker had already stolen it so that no one could foil Mucky Mouse's plan. When the female worker explains everything to them, she is about to attack the assistant. But then Mucky Mouse arrives. Seeing him, the female worker respectfully salutes him and goes to him. But at this time he was very angry. He takes out the screwdriver from his eye and attacks the female worker and starts biting her badly. The assistant thinks of running away after seeing the opportunity. He also takes the flare gun. He asks Musafir to come with him, but Musafir refuses to go, saying that I will kill this dirty, dangerous rat. So he stops there and sends the assistant and Marcio away and shoots at the oil tank with a flare gun. By doing this, he sacrificed himself, which caused a huge explosion. A fire broke out there and the entire engine room burns. The passenger died in this. Mia also got injured. But just in time, the assistant and Marcio escape from there. Now Selena and the nurse reach the place where the assistant and Marcio were hiding. Both the girls try to save them because that place was filling up with water. Now the debris kept on top was so heavy that they could not remove all of it. They are able to remove only that much debris from where they can come out. Now somehow the assistant takes Marcio out, and before that he himself comes out. Mia attacks his leg. Now instead of running away, the assistant challenges Willie to come forward and fight, where he actually came. However, Selena asks him to stop all this and come with her. But since the assistant considered himself a captain, he decides to fight Mickey. He told Selena to save her life and run away from here. Then suddenly Willie attacked the assistant and both of them got into a fight with each other. The assistant had sacrificed himself. But Selena is very sad due to his death and they have to run away even though they don't want to go. The nurse tells her that Mr. will not be dead. He will come again and kill the people left in the ship. So both of them start thinking about how to fight Mr. Then Marcio shows a picture which was of the time of 1950. They saw that apart from Willie, there was another rat with the captain. Now it seems that during the storm, that other rat might have fallen into the sea and Willie was searching for him. Now after hearing this, Selena feels that Willie must have been settled. So she starts searching the clothes. There she finds a white-colored dress with black dots on it. Selena thinks that it looks like a Mucky Mouse and is perfect for my plan. So she wears that dress to attract Willie's attention. The nurse and Marcio come on the ship, where they see another ship passing from a distance. The nurse waves her hand to ask for help from the captain. He sees them and waves his hand in response and starts coming to help them. But then the nurse hears the sound of someone breathing. Scared when she turns back, Willie is standing there. He was holding an iron rod. He moves forward to attack the nurse. She tries to escape from the attack but slips and falls. Now before Willie can kill the nurse, she hears the sound of a whistle and someone starts calling her name. But we know that it is Selena. When Mr. saw, Selena was standing in front of him. Disguised as Mr. she was trying to show Winnie that I am your lost companion. Now as soon as he started coming near, Selena attacked him with a hammer. But unfortunately he was very smart. He immediately moved aside and escaped. Selena started helping the nurse, due to which Marcio was left alone. Now Willie came to him and threw Marcio down from the ship into the water. Selena quickly ran to save him but her foot slipped and she hung from the edge of the ship. Will was about to throw her down with an iron rod, but on seeing Selena, he remembered his companion lost in the storm. That is why instead of pushing Selena, he pulled her up with the help of the rod and in this way his life was saved. To impress Selena so that she also loves him. This time Willie gives her a real flower. But the nurse who regained consciousness started shouting at Willie in anger. This distracted Willie. Then Selena got a chance and attacked his head with scissors. This made Willie angry. But still he said goodbye and fell into the sea and thus he died. Selena and the nurse hugged each other happily. After which she goes to save Marcio who was saved by holding a dustbin in the sea. After a few hours, a ship comes there and rescues all three. Marcio's dad also came and thanked both of them for saving his son's life. Before leaving, Marcio gives Selena his diary which he had found in the dustbin. She becomes happy after getting the diary again and decides that she will not leave New York and will also fulfill her dreams. But she did not know the danger because Willie's body was found in a garbage dump at a distance, and the surprising thing was that he was still alive, and all his injuries had healed. Not only this, but his lost partner also appeared before him. The danger was clearly visible that a huge destruction of rats was going to happen in New York City because now both of them will not sit in peace. They will go to any extent to take their revenge. Then someone calls for help on the radio of the control room. This call was actually from the assistant who had survived while fighting with Willie and is still trapped in the ship. That is why the operator immediately sets out to save him, and with this the movie also ends here.